So we are now in Arucas in Gran Canaria. It's a very special city because it has really different style of architecture than the rest of the island. And we came here with this Ducati Scrambler Icon. It's the base model in the range of Ducati Scrambler. It's Icon, but it's really interesting enough, I think. And we are now here to focus on how it is when riding. It's very interesting because one thing, Ducati increased the sales like in numbers of units last year again, and they sold 54,000 units totally, and like 14,000 of it, which is one fourth, was made by a scrambler range. Now this year they have already 11 different scramblers in a portfolio, and that's really interesting. So this is the base model, the cheapest one, but I think it's also very interesting. It doesn't have any fancy electronic systems or anything like super state-of-the-art. It has just this nice air-cooled 796 engine from Monster, from Ducati Monster. It has this radially mounted Brembo, a single disc brake, 330 millimeters. It has ABS. It's a lightweight motorcycle, 186 kilograms, 75 horsepower. But it doesn't have really much, but it's really fun. So let's find out how it is. We are now riding. Let's find out how the Ducati feels in the corners. There is still my friend on Tracer 700. Oh wow, this is really fun. This motorcycle has 790 millimeters seat height, so for me it's too small, I have to say. You can even lower it to 770 millimeters with the special kit, like special accessory, and so it's very good for anyone smaller. But this basic model Icon, it's for me, it's too small. I'm having 193 centimeters. I can imagine to ride it, but I would really wish to have the desert sled, which is significantly higher. But in terms of, regardless of that, it's 186 kilograms, heavy motorcycle. And then, in combination with the front 18-inch wheel, with about 1 centimeters less wide tire than it's typical, for example, on this Tracer, it's very nimble and it's very, very nice to change the direction. This was 180-degree, quite dangerous corner, but oh my god, this is really nice. Oh, I feel to be honest, this is the first riding impression video, so I haven't done much kilometers on this one, and but I think that's the beauty of this review, that these are really my honest, first, uncensored opinion on Ducati Scrambler Icon 2018 model, which is the base model at Ducati, but it's really nice. And if I'm smaller, really, to be honest with you, 180 centimeters or less, I would right now be in love with this motorcycle, because in corners, oh my goodness, this is nice. I am used to ride the here KTM Duke 390, also XSR 900, Tracer 700, some Ducati Multistrada, Africa Twin. But so far, this is really, at least now, I mean, I did like 15 kilometers on this bike, but so far, I feel this is in the top on my list, together with KTM Duke 390. This is really, really cool. Oh, oh no, this is so cool. And it's fast too, like I'm riding 130, 140, and this is really steep hill, so, and I'm having 113 kilos, so that's really, really cool. I enjoy. It took me a long, to finally ride this motorcycle, this Ducati Scrambler, and I really have been following this bike since the introduction in the end of 2014, and since that it took me 4 years to finally test it, and I'm really amazed. This is so cool, and I have really strange, different feeling in the corners, some kind of supermotard or something like that. The position of my legs is different than I experienced on the, I don't know, today I was riding 150 kilometers on XSR 900. and this is really different, more sporty and more fun. At the same time, of course, it can be a downside when I would try to travel on the Ducati, like Scrambler. I'm just now trying to imagine to travel to Albania or anything, and that one I would, at least now, I think I would change it, like I would try a different motorcycle. Anyway, let's talk about some technical stuff. This motorcycle has 796 engine, L twin cylinder Ducati. It's air cooled, which is nice. I am nostalgic. So it produces something like 75 horsepower, which I find really enough so far. I really like it. I'm also a rider of Triumph Scrambler 2015, and this is really like so much lighter, and I feel so much power, even though it's just 15 or 16 horsepower. That's nice. It has 68 newton meters of torque, which is not like super good number for 800cc engine, but it's it's air cooled, and as I said, not the state-of-the-art engine, so that's fine. And that's really nice. I really enjoy. Now, yeah, in terms of suspensions, it works nice even for my weight, so I don't see much problem. I feel really, especially in the corners, to be honest. This is like, I remember the campaign of Ducati, and they said, the magic of the motorcycle is that it doesn't offer any or like much electronic systems, or it's just a pure motorcycling. And that's true. It has only ABS and a digital dash, but no traction control, nothing really fancy in there. But that's the reason why it's lightweight and why it's such a fun to ride it. I really can play. I'm open to play this game with Ducati, saying okay, it doesn't have any electronic assistance or any modern systems, but in this case it's advantage. I'm open to do that because this is nice. It's more than nice. Also, Ducati right now offers 11 kinds of Ducati Scrambler. There are, I think, 5 of these 800cc. This is the base model. You have also 400cc 62 model, which I don't think is that good because it's the same chassis. Everything is almost the same. The weight is just 3 kilos less, but the power is half, and the engine is half. So yeah, but also they have Desert Sled, which is my favorite. It's nice to my height and weight, 193 centimeters, and also Cafe Racer, which is really stylish, I have to say. I was watching it, seeing it today at the dealership. Very nice. And now we have the 3 new ones, also with air cooled 1100. And every of them is just and what is very important, it's Scrambler it's a very successful brand for Ducati, because Ducati increased the sales of units last year again, and mostly in Spain, 28% I believe, and they sold about 54,000 units together in and 1/4 of it was responsible the Scrambler. So that's really nice, and there is a reason for that. This is not only it's a kind of a cheap motorcycle what many people can afford, but it's very good motorcycle. And forget some negative kind of phase of the campaign with connected with hipsters or anything like that. Forget it, because this is really cool bike. It's a pleasure to ride it today, and I hope I will have the chance to ride it more and do a proper test, to test it in every different condition. Oh my goodness. So stay tuned, subscribe my channel for more, and enjoy. Bye.